Welcome to another video that's involving the S14 once again, because we're getting the car ready for Scrapefest. All of you guys have probably already seen it at Scrapefest, because honestly every single one of these videos has been coming out after Scrapefest, because I'm filming myself doing all the stuff to the car, and then after everyone sees the car I'm posting it afterwards so everyone can see my progress towards Scrapefest. Anyways, today we're doing the chaser seat, the Blue Cheetah chaser seat in the S14 with a harness bar that's in here. Those of you that don't know, harness bars go from the B pillars back around the seat, around the back to the B pillars behind the seats, and then they have a rod that connects to the harness bar that goes down to the floor through the body of the car. So it actually makes the car really rigid, and then you can throw harnesses on it and things like that. But we're gonna do the racing seat with a harness bar. I'm not throwing a harness on it because car that you drive on the street, you don't always want a harness on the car, because in certain type of accident situations, it can actually be more harmful than helpful. So for now, we're doing the harness bar with the seat, and we're not throwing harnesses in the car quite yet. This seat is one of two in existence, not the S6M Chaser, but this pattern with the Blue Cheetah. The other, I got it from one of my great friends, Johnny Bones on Instagram. He had both seats custom made. I can't remember how he got them, but I bought the nice seat from him, which he regrets, and I want the matching set, and me and him go back and forth constantly, like, let me buy your seat, because we both want the matching set. But right now we just have one that's going in the S14. This company, S6M, Stage 6 Motoring is what it says on there, is not a thing anymore. You can look it up on Google, and I've tried to find ones, and I can't find any of these for sale anywhere. I can find some photos on Google Images, but that's it. So this seems to be a pretty rare seat, which is kind of cool. Corbeau seat bracket that goes on it with some side plates I gotta go grab. Let's get to it. Problem number one, because we're bolting a Corbeau seat bracket to a non-Corbeau seat, gotta make something work here, because these side plates go to the side of the seat, and then these go under, and these mount to the seat bracket. And Corbeau, their hardware is not going to work for this, so I'm going to have to see if I can find really short nuts and bolts and see if I can make this work. We figured that out. Found some hardware in the garage that'll work just great for holding these end plates on. And we got to bolt the seat to the end plates and then tighten everything and take the stock seat out and throw that seat in the car. Finally have the seat mounted to the bracket. That was so much harder than it should have been. The rails were too close, so the seat these weren't wide enough to fit around it. I was like an inch underneath, like it was bad. So I ended up having to take the entire bracket and all the rails apart, move them out on both sides, re-drill all the holes, re-bend this so this is still usable, and then still bend these flanged out to fit bolts in them. And then this back bolt had to be ovaled out to fit that one in it, but it's on. So our next challenge is going to be getting the stock seat out, and then while the stock seat's out, we're gonna put the harness bar in, because it's just gonna give us more room to do that. And then after the harness bar is in, we're gonna put the seat in. So we'll get to taking this out. Oh my gosh, that is disgusting. Look at all the free change though. Sick. I honestly think that this seat is lighter than the racing seat, because the bracket on the racing seat is so heavy. I honestly think the stock seat might be lighter. This is not weight reduction. Alrighty. Sweet. It's gonna give us enough room. Alrighty. Shoot. But I have everything unwrapped. I just want to show you guys how this works. So you have these two end plates right here, and these go on these ends and here like that. And then these bolt to the B pillars where the seatbelt is, which is right here. You pull this cap off and it bolts in to where the seatbelt also bolts in. And have these two rods, which go to the bottom right there, and these run to the floor of where the seatbelt mounts. We'll go to there and then to the bar. You're gonna see it all put in once I'm done, but that's kind of the gist of how it works. And the reason it uses the seatbelt mounts is because the seatbelt points in the car mount straight to the structural points of the body, so that is where the most structural placement for one of these can be. Let's get to it. That took way longer than it should. Every single thing that could have gone wrong went wrong. This isn't the right freaking harness bar. It's too narrow, but we made it work. Every single bolt on the passenger side cross-threaded somehow. Doesn't make any sense. Driver's side went in so easy. Passenger side, everything cross-threaded. I don't get it, but cross-thread's the tightest thread, I guess. It's not coming back out, so I'm gonna tighten everything up and throw the seat in. Boom, there you go. Harness bar in, seat in. It doesn't sit that far forward. Looks freaking sweet. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That's what we're gonna end this video. Everyone have a wonderful day. That took way longer than it should, like everything else does with my life, but it is what it is.